Hey, what is going on, guys? It's Devious, and I just came across something very interesting when I was browsing the Call of Duty forums in the zombie section, and it is having to do with the B-Bus and the Navcard. And this guy named IDK Yo, I'm pretty sure I said that right, but I will leave this whole discussion in the description so you guys can go check it out. But basically, he talks about how the B-Bus exists, and he gives some information on why it will, and he gives a pretty cool way on how the Navcard can work. So I'm just gonna read this word for word of what he said. And if you guys want to read with me, you can go in the description and actually read over it as well. So he says for the B-Bus that this is a main subject lately revolving around green run transit, and if it is true, you just can't find it until it is spawned. So that actually makes sense. You know, the bus could probably spawn with something you have to do, and if it's not there, it will be there. This may come with a DLC, but nobody really knows that. The next thing he says is, why do I believe it exists? If you go to the poster in the starting room that says ride the bus, in the picture on top of the bus roof it reveals the little B on the sign outside the bus depot and cuts off the U and S. So it says ride the B bus. Clever, clever Treyarch. So I really actually haven't gone and checked this out yet, but it does sound really interesting. So if you guys want to go check that out, you can for yourselves. He also says on the route board it has a picture of two buses, as we all know. The front one is A bus and the behind one is B bus. Also shows two buses in the loading screen of Green Run, so we all have seen this in Green Run. You know, when you're loading the game, it does show two buses, so they could be playing at, you know, the possibility of there being a B bus. In the sound files of TranZit, there's two bus horns. The first one, which is normal, and the second one, which sounds completely different from the first. There's also two different sounds of a bus door opening and driving. So this guy has gone into really, really, really great depths of like trying to find stuff, and the fact that he found that there's two different horns and there's two different sounds of bus doors opening could also play at the fact that there is a B-Bus and that you can access it from an Easter egg. So now moving on to the other part of the post where he talks about the Navcard and how it can work, he says also another interesting thing. Marlton says mist interferes all navigation. So the Navcard surely is used to improve navigation, and it's possible that it could clear up the fog/place. How do we get the Navcard to work in the machine though? Well, just something I found. The electricity trap fits perfectly under the obelisk table, and the poles are the same height as the meteor. So there has been things that say we have done the Easter egg wrong. So if you guys are reading this or listening to this and you guys want to go try this out, just be my guest and post a video response, because we need to get to the bottom of this. We need to figure this Easter egg out before Die Rise comes out. So we're moving on here. He also says, well, what happens if you're doing Max's side and get two people to place turbines for the electricity trap? The other two power the pylon and get the electricity boss under the pylon and kill him. So therefore that you power the pylon and power the Navcard machine correctly to accept the Navcard. It makes sense how you only need two people for the Tower of Babel. The other two need to do something, which could be the turbine and electricity trap. So this guy has actually some really, really, really good theories behind the Navcard that nobody has tried yet. And the fact that he is saying that you do need two people for the Tower of Babel, and that you need two other people to do something else, that makes complete sense. So I believe this guy really is onto something. You guys, if you have some really good friends that know how to play zombies really well, you guys should really go and get them and try this out as soon as possible. Be sure to post a response in the description though if you see this. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you got some information out of it, and I will talk to you guys later.